What's going on, YouTube? Chief High Smoke back to you with another one. In this one, I want to talk about all 32 owners coming together and making a pact not to draft Shedeur Sanders. And the reason why they did this is they wanted to stick it to Deion Sanders, his dad. Deion Sanders, before the college football season had started, really started making demands about Shedeur and the teams that he wanted him to play for. You started hearing, oh, the Raiders is a team he wanted to play for, the Giants, a New York team. He wanted to go to a team with a big market. He didn't want to play for a team like Seattle, a team like Jacksonville. He wanted to go to a team that was going to be on prime time, right? That's basically it. And all 32 owners came together and basically said, we can't let the inmates run the asylum. If one guy starts making demands like that, then you're going to have it every single year. And a lot of people have said, well, you got the Eli Manning situation, and with not wanting to play in San Diego, and I get that. And at that time, um, Eli Manning was the premier number one pick in the draft. He was also Peyton Manning's brother, who was a number one pick. He was also Arch Manning's son. There was no doubt in anyone's mind that Eli Manning was going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. And he was. I mean, just look at what his brother was and what his dad was. I mean, there was no doubt he was going to be a good quarterback. So those demands were met. That was leverage, and they got away with it. Now, John Elway, you look at him with the Yankees. He went and played baseball and did not want to, I believe it was the Colts. He did not want to play for the coach of the Colts at that time. His dad, John Elway's dad, was a coach. Knew the coach of the Colts, didn't want his son to play for him, so he had John go and play baseball. He played for the Yankees for a summer, and then the Colts ended up trading that draft pick to the Broncos, and those were the only two I could think of where a player was so good they could actually say what teams they wanted to go to. Doesn't happen very often. Now, Shedeur Sanders wasn't the premier number one pick in the draft. He wasn't. He was a second round pick. I'm going to be honest with you. From when I watched the tape, the accuracy reminded me of Purdy. He had that type of accuracy. The arm strength wasn't there. He wasn't mobile. He held onto the ball way too long. Took him a while to go through his reads, but he made some spectacular plays. I'm not going to say he was a bad quarterback. He was a second or third round pick on my grade, and everyone had him as the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Cam Ward is a number 1 pick. I mean, if he would have went in 2024, he would have probably been top 20. He would have been number 1 overall. Caleb Williams is so much more talented than Cam Ward, but Shedeur Sanders wasn't that great of a quarterback to be the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And I think teams combine that with the demands Deion was giving from where he wanted his son to go, what the contract would have been. I'm sure they were already talking about that. And owners just got turned off. They said to themselves, we could find ourselves a quarterback. Hey, if Sam Darnold is out here dicing people up, if Trey Lance last night was dicing people up in the Hall of Fame game, if guys like that, if we could find people like that, a diamond in the rough that people have given up on, why are we taking a chance on uh, an inmate possibly running the asylum and then Deion holding us hostage for years to come? Doesn't sound like something I want to sign up for. So I think to myself, Shedeur Sanders got a, got the got the short end of the stick. He really did. It sucks. He paid the price for what his dad did to his career. His dad ruined his career. I'm just going to tell you that right now. His dad took a lot of money out of his pocket. And those chains around his neck and, everything you saw pre draft, his dad owed him that because he took a lot of money out of his pocket, at least a couple mil. I mean, he should have been, if he keeps his mouth shut, he's probably a second round pick. I'm just going to be honest with you. Possibly even maybe teams are trading up to the first for him. But, guys, Shedeur Sanders' career was ruined by Deion Sanders, not 32 NFL owners, because they were just, hey, they got an investment they got to worry about. They can't have a player coming in trying to run shit, doing what these owners worked hard for to really build their franchise up. So they saw this and said, hey, we'll just go out there and we'll go find ourselves a Bo Nix. We'll go find ourselves someone like that, a Herbert. We'll go find ourselves a Gino. We'll go find ourselves someone like that. Just a solid type of quarterback who can win games. In this league, you just need someone like an Alex Smith, right? You need someone to just get you to the dance. The rare ones are the Mahomes. I mean, those are the ones you gamble on. Those are the ones you can lose your job on. Your head coaching job, a GM job on a Patrick Mahomes not working out. You see it happen all the time. But that's why people take the job. And I'm thinking about actually applying for a general manager job. I'd have to probably go to school on some cap rooms, some number stuff, but I think I could actually do it. I'm someone that can evaluate talent, but at the end of the day, it's about talking to agents and communication and things like that, and working in customer service most of my life. I mean, I could honestly talk to people and pretty much sell anyone anything. So, um, guys, that's gonna end this one. Shedeur Sanders' career ruined by his dad. His dad, not 32 NFL owners. Thank you guys for watching.